Welcome back to my channel. This is my makeup look today. It's just very warm and rose gold, and I really like how it turned out. If you want to see how I got this look, keep watching this video. As always, all the products that I used on my face today will be listed down in the description box below if you want to check any of them out, and let's get right into the makeup. To prime my face today, I'm using the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil by Wander Beauty. This one is like the one that I've been kind of trying to use up. I have a second one that I've not opened yet, but I really like this to prime with. Also, it's very pretty. It's just like shiny and pink, and it smells really good. It smells really like roses. I think I'm gonna put a headband on. Usually I just do my makeup with, you know, my hair all down, but I might put a headband on today. I don't like doing the headbands because it makes my bangs look all weird, but oh, whatever. For my foundation, I'm using the Tarte Face Tape one. I have the shade 15S Fairlight Sand. I think this shade is like a little bit too light for me, so I want to like make sure I blend it, you know, all the way so that my skin shows through and it maybe like helps the paleness kind of go away. But I am going to add a little bit of bronzer later, I think, as well. But like putting on such a thin layer, I think it definitely doesn't look as pale as it could. So the under eye concealer that I'm using is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. I'm putting it onto my eyelids also, and I'm going to blend it all out. This is a really like just kind of a thinner concealer. It's nothing thick or heavy. It's not a heavy concealer, so you can kind of just go a little bit crazy with it. And it won't be like too cakey or nothing. So I'm going for like a rose gold look today. I think this lipstick would work pretty good as a blush. It's a little bit of like a muted mauve-y pinky color. I've not used this as a blush before, but I'm going to put just like that much to start with. This is an LA Colors lipstick. It's their matte lipstick. The shade is called Tender. So we got some blush. This is really pretty. Actually, it's a little bit of blush, like a muted soft pink color. I really like it a lot. I also put a little bit on my nose and my chin just for like an all over bit of color. And now I'm going to set my whole face with the RCMA loose powder on this like fluffy Wet n Wild powder brush. Okay, so I also did my eyebrows. I think they look similar. This one always seems a little bit higher, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and go onto my eyes. I'm doing like a rose gold type of look. I'm using this palette by Morphe. It's the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I've had this for just like ages. I don't pull it out very often. The colors are very nice, and the little few times I've used it, it's like a good formula. But it doesn't have a mirror, which is just a huge downside to a palette this big, so I just don't pull it out that often. But I want to use some of these shades up here for my look. I'm starting with this kind of fluffy, just small little blending brush, and the first shade that I'm using is this one called Perfectionist up here. I'm blending this shade into my crease and like kind of above it. Like I'm keeping my eye open for the most part, like half open when I'm doing this, and I'm blending it mostly into my crease, and I'm not taking it like all the way to the inner portion, just keeping it kind of stopping like where my lashes stop, and then blending out the like ends, fading it upwards towards my brow area. Like starts like that, and then it just keep adding a little bit more shadow into the crease there until you have what kind of looks like this. So now I'm going to take this same shade on my lower lash line and just like blend, just connect them at the end. And I'm kind of blending this almost all the way in, and once again just kind of stopping where my lashes stop on the front there. And I'm kind of pulling it down on the bottom a little bit, like I'm pulling it out farther down past how far my lashes go down. Like side note, these purples down here are so pretty. I gotta do a look with those. Like look how vivid this one is. Like it's so gorgeous. Also my nails are like a bright blue this week. I'm taking a little bit of this shade up here called Thick Skin. It's almost the same as what I was just using, but just like a little bit darker, a little bit more. And I'm pretty much only putting this one in my crease just to darken it up, and then kind of stamping it on the outer edge of my eye as well. I'm mixing the two shades called Boujee and Drama Queen. These two kind of like shiny rose gold ones, I'm mixing those together, and I'm using my finger to just put them onto my lid. I'm taking this kind of a fluffy flat sort of brush, and I'm going to use the shade I'm In It. This one right here, it's like a shiny highlighting kind of a like white shade with a bit of like a purpley pink reflect to it, and I'm using that for my face highlighter. And I'm also going to put a little bit of this in my inner corner and on my brow bone. So now I'm going to add some setting spray all over my whole face. This is the Lottie London Stay Matte AF setting spray. So I added a little line along the top with the tattoo liner by KVD Beauty because I need something for my false lashes to blend into when I put them on. And then I'm going to take this waterproof pencil liner. This is the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner stick. It's just a black pencil liner, and I'm going to tightline only the top waterline here. And then I'm going to add some mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. The lashes that I'm using are these ones by Kiss. I've not tried these before. It's one of the new natural, like that's like the line style is called White Shirt. These are just very pretty. They're like fluffy and kind of double layered. I've not tried them yet, but I did try them on to size them, and I had to cut just a little bit off to make them a little bit better size for my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. I'm gonna start on my lips while I wait for my lash glue to dry. So for my lips, I'm gonna be using the same lipstick I use as my blush, and I'm going to line them with the LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner. This is called Blushing. I'm gonna go over top of it with this LA Colors lipstick. Also, I lined my lips and like halfway filled them in. I usually do that. I don't like just like a blunt line unless the lipstick and the liner are exactly the same color, but I'll usually kind of like halfway fill them in to blend it together a little bit better. So there we got both of the lashes on. And over top of my lipstick, I'm going to go in with a gloss. This is by Bare Minerals. This is not a shade that they sell anymore. I bought this years ago and I really like it a lot. This is by Bare Minerals. The shade is called Temptress. It is just a pretty rose gold color, a little bit purpley, a little bit more purple, and it's shiny and metallic. I used to wear it all the time. And I'll put a little bit over the top just for more of that like rose goldness. So I am going to add a little bit of bronzer. I want just some more color and warmth to my face. This is by Tarte. It's the Park Ave Princess bronzer. I don't have a lot of bronzer. I have about like 3 of them because I just don't use them that often. I'm putting it around the tops of my forehead and then like kind of down here where my blush is, just to kind of bring some warmth to my face. I want to bring out a little bit more of the rose in the rose gold eyeshadow. This is a little bit too coppery than what I was going for. So I'm going to grab this shade called Dance Party. It's very pigmented, but I'm only using the teensiest little tiny bit, and I'm just blending that on top of it, and I'm like kind of wiping most of it off on the back of my hand and just blending that on top of the other colors I already have there and a little tiny bit here in the crease. And here's the finished makeup look. A little bit of a video of my outfit that I'm wearing today. I got this really cute like short sleeve blue shirt on, a little zip up pencil skirt. I wear this one all the time. I love this one. I have these little black heels I got. I haven't worn them in a while because they were kind of like a really fall shoe, but I thought they kind of matched this outfit. And then my jewelry, I've got on Tortured Poets necklace and my Tortured Poets bracelet. And I really hope that you enjoy watching this video, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, I post twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and I'll see you next time. Bye!